rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
2021 Cincinnati Reds.
Luis Castillo will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Adam Frazier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of the game.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's down. Well, that's off the plate.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up is Ralph Kiner, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power, sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Now at the plate is Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, George Foster.
That brings up George Foster. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in is Jason Kendall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Tony Perez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Tony Perez.
first pitch of the AB now.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch throws a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to walk around him if you can.
In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting 7.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting 8. The third baseman, Eugenio.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box, Bill Mazeroski. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Castillo will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Digging in next, Kevin Newman. In his career against this pitcher, he has a 3-for-12 line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Newman, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the...
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate, Trevor Cahill. There's one. Out. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and digging in to hit next to be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
The pitcher, Luis.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Stargell is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
Now into the box, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Newman's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make the play first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joe Foster.
Next up, George Foster flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And stepping in, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch.
2-1.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Jason Bay.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Frazier, base runner at first with one out. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Reds lead this one 2-0. And now here is Tony Perez. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Now here's the first offering. Gets a small piece near the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Winker.
No one on with one down. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate, one ball, one strike. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on the first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Base is empty, 2 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And here's a curveball in the third that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
That's out.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Johnny Bench is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next, it'll be Luis Castillo. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Castellanos on third, bench on second, Suarez at first, 2 out in the inning. Bounce it to the left side, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the first offering. Ralph Kiner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and Morgan's got it to first. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. Pitch is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Drilled right back up the middle, picked up by Larkin. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And a pitch taken here by Kendall as they fall behind him now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And now in the box, Bill Mazeroski. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Reds out in front, 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Barry Larkin.
And now the first pitch. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate, here is Joe Morgan. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
They won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Now
it was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to bat will be George Foster. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily in second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
The 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Morgan stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw in time.
And here with the infield back, They were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in once again is Tony Perez, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ready now is Bill Mazeroski. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to Morgan at the bag. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Dave Parker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Dave Parker.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Blake Holmes will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52, Blake.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Jesse Winker.
Up for the Reds, the center fielder Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the AB now, and that's high for a ball. 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball
Holmes
2.
primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Next to hit, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. The 2-1 home. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Bench is off at first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering.
Nope, outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0.
That's out.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Two balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Up next for the Buccos, Jason Bay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ralph Kiner would be next. Popped him up. Suarez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. JT Brubaker gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 34, JT Brubaker.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is
Outside,
just
that's
off the
ball.
outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
So now into the box is Barry Larkin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Nope. 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Nobody out, runner on first. To the left side, but it's well foul. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
In his career, Kiner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next, Willie Stargell. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2. Fouled away. In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So next to hit is Jason Kendall. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, George Foster. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Tony.
Next to dig in, Tony Perez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So the next to bat will be Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Corner and slicing foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Good.
Kyle Crick is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. In now, Johnny Bench. High in the air out to center field. Heiner's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And he's going to beat the throw to Kendall safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Winker over at second. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Pirates nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to stand in is Kevin Newman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Brian Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. lifted down the line in left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Clemente. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, a diving stop. It's there, and he's out. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with show track. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rob Dibble gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing
now
off.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 49. Now catching and batting 9, number 16.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo earns his first win of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.